NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, a shooting at a strip mall in Houston leaves 9 people wounded, and police say the suspect died in a shootout with police. Plus, the CEO of Land's End is stepping down. More on her nearly 2-year tenure in just a minute. And mold has shut down an entire school district today. More on that. But first, we begin with national news. A man is dead after a shootout with police in Houston, Texas, but not before police say he shot 9 people. It all happened this morning at a strip mall. Police have so far only said the suspect is a lawyer and there were, quote, issues concerning his law firm. Police also said the gunman had several weapons but did not identify what kinds. Police say 3 people were treated and released, and 6 people are in the hospital. 1 person is in critical condition, and 1 person is in serious condition. In Charlotte, North Carolina, the midnight curfew that was put in place last week has been lifted. The curfew began after violent protests broke out following the police shooting death of Keith Scott. But emotions are still running high, even after police bowed to public pressure and released videos of the shooting. Lawyers for Scott's family say the videos are inconclusive, and no matter how long Scott took to get out of the car, he did not deserve to die. Let's take a look at how things are here at home. Currently, we are at 58 degrees. Today, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 65, breezy right now with a west wind at about 7 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles in the afternoon. And winds could gust as high as 30 miles an hour tonight. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 47. Charlie tells us we have a 20% chance of rain tomorrow, Tuesday, and a 30% chance of rain coming on Wednesday. But oh, it's going to be beautiful near the end of the week and weekend. We'll have more on that in just a few minutes. Madison police are investigating reports of shots fired at a Citgo gas station. The call came in around 11 last night for a gunshot fired during a fight on the 1400 block of Northport Drive. Witnesses say there were 2 cars there. They look to be gray 4-door sedans. Police say there are no current suspects, no victims. They did, however, find 1 .40 caliber shell casing at the scene. Police say they hope to look at that surveillance video later today. And police were called to the 1900 block of Pike Drive down in Fitchburg around 11 o'clock last night for a report of shots fired there. Police say 3 occupants of a dark-colored 4-door sedan got out of the car, and in the middle of the road, 2 of the men apparently began fighting. 1 round was fired. Police say a shell casing was found there on scene. All 3 suspects are described as black males with dreadlock-style hair. No reports of any injuries. No arrests have been made. We do have a traffic alert you might want to know about. Take a look at that homemade sign. It tells the story. Highway 136 and 154 between Reedsburg and Rock Spring closed due to flooding. There is a flood warning for the Baraboo River. County DD 154, 136 is where it all converges. They're all closed. There are sandbags, by the way, available through emergency management. Look at the damage done there. In continuing coverage now, the CEO of Land's End has stepped down after less than 2 years. Federica Marchioni was brought to the Dodgeville company in February of 2015 from the New York fashion house Dolce & Gabbana. Her employment agreement specified she would not have to move to the small southwestern Wisconsin city and that her primary workplace would be in New York. Marchioni's call to feature feminist and abortion rights advocate Gloria Steinem in a Land's End catalog drew the ire of some of their customers, causing Land's End to issue a public apology and remove Steinem from its website. The board has appointed 2 vice presidents to lead the company while it searches for a new CEO. All schools in the Sun Prairie District are closed today while an inspection for mold is being conducted. The closure began with Eastside Elementary, where mold developed because of recent high humidity. So classes at Eastside will be moved to other locations while an outside contractor removes the mold, which the district says is not toxic. The cleanup is expected to take 2 to 4 weeks. Now, because of the situation at Eastside, the district thought it would be a good idea to inspect all the schools today. Now, after school activities have also been canceled today as well. And back to Eastside, those students are expected to return to school, but at other locations beginning on Wednesday. Now, on a crime tracker 15 alert, police are searching for a woman they say robbed a Madison bakery. It happened last night at Pan and Pan Bakery on East Wash just after 7. Police say the woman entered the bakery with a handgun tucked into her waistband, demanded money. A police dog tracked a possible suspect to some apartments on Mayfair, but no suspect was found. Now, the woman is described as a Caucasian, a white woman in her late 30s with red hair and glasses. She was last seen wearing a black sweatshirt and she was carrying a large white purse. A Necedah woman accused of shooting and killing a 24-year-old man will be in court for the beginning of her jury trial today. This is 23-year-old Natalie Murphy. She was charged with first-degree intentional homicide in the death of Andrew Dahman. That was in February of last year. But Murphy said Dahman asked her to shoot him. Her trial is expected to last through the end of this month. A man accused of having sex with a Belleville girl when she was 14 will be in court today for his plea hearing. This is 24-year-old Matthew Kristen on the screen. He faces sexual assault charges. 5 other men have also been charged with having sex with that same girl. The victim sent explicit messages to the men and told them her age. They then allegedly had sex with the girl at different times between 2015 and 2014.